The 1990s, the late 1990s. Some call it the golden age of 3D platformers. Collectathons, if you will. Picture this. A young Foxy back in the late 90s had just finished playing Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation 1. And when I mean finish, I don't mean that I beat the game. No normal kid could beat Crash Bandicoot. That game was hard as hell. But I was looking for a new game to play for my PlayStation. Alright? Well, what game could I possibly play? Let me think about this. Spyro the Dragon? A lot of people like Spyro. But when I was a kid, I considered Spyro maybe a little bit too close to Barney the dinosaur. They're both purple, they're both reptiles, and liking Barney was not cool. However, something did catch my eye. His name was Gex. Gex the Gecko. And here we are. I did rent this back in the late 90s. I didn't get that far in the game because, you know, Blockbuster wouldn't give you much time with a game. Basically just a weekend. It was basically a one-night stand with your favorite game. But I didn't get that far in the game. I think I did get past the first boss. But here we are, many years later, revisiting Gex Enter the Gecko, attempting to 100% this great game. Probably the best of the Gex games, although I'll give a fair review after we finish them all. Before we get started here, let me let people know that I'm live. Benny, you're the first one in the stream. Welcome to the stream, Benny. 1 second. Also, I am sorry that this is not the Shrek stream. We did have Shrek on the schedule today, but I had an accident, and I got all Shrek'd up. I got knocked up. What I'm trying to say is I'm Shreknant. Let me see. Let me get the link for the stream here. And then we'll get this show on the road. I'm glad we're starting with my least favorite level, the space level, where I can't breathe in the air. Okay, here we go. YouTube stream, ping. Do this, don't forget to like the stream. Okay. Benny says, the one time I get out of work early is a Gex stream. I'm sorry. Look, I really tried. Okay, this is like a last minute thing. I was supposed to stream Shrek today. The only reason I was going to be able to stream Shrek, or stream at all with my model, is because of the snowstorm. So Arcadia's still here, right? However, I did have some technical difficulties trying to get Shrek working. For the bus, okay. What's up, Lou? I'm not Bubsy! Okay, I also do have Bubsy on my shirt, I guess. I lost a bet. I had to put this shirt on for one stream. Let's not talk about it, okay? I just want to play some Gex. You know about Gex, Lula? What's up? Sorry, I have a song you need to listen to about Shrek as part. Okay, will it get me DMCA'd? Okay, let's get started. It's a Gex stream. Gex is the new Bubsy. Whenever I'm streaming Gex, it's like, ah, crap. We could have had Shrek, but instead we got this. Let's get it started. Oh, get off my head! It's basically Metroid. Candy! Welcome to the YouTube stream, Candy. Speaking of Bubsy. My favorite Bubsy? Not even your favorite streamer anymore, I'm just your favorite Bubsy. 1. I'm not Bubsy, and 2, welcome to the stream. Gex seems easier to control. Yeah, he does move in all directions. I don't know, Lula, if you played Bubsy 3D, but I know you can play PlayStation games, so if you're really curious to see what Bubsy 3D is like, you could check it out on PlayStation 1 and let me know what you thought of it. But yeah, I'm not Bubsy, Candy Brie. It's not. I'm gonna go my whole life being called Bubsy. There's no escaping it. Crop circles. You can buy crop circles? How does that work? Like, you dial a number and then the aliens pick up and they're like, hey, would you like to order some crop circles? Or maybe a probe from Dr. Uranus? Look, I know I'm running out of air here, but can I see this? What does it say? Free exam. Oh gosh, I need air. I need air! I'm in space! You think air grows on trees? Well, technically it does. Your shirt says Bubsy, so you must be Bubsy. Is this like Back to the Future? When I don't remember his name. Marty McFly goes back in time and he has Calvin Klein on his underwear. And then his mom sees it and starts calling him Calvin. I don't want to think about that movie. That whole part of the movie is very strange. Why did they write that? Daz, welcome to the stream. How the heck are you? On this Sunday, scuffed, not Twitch stream. We're over here on YouTube because we're playing GEX and collecting all the things. Welcome. Have you thought about what your stream game will be? Your alternate stream game, Redeem? Let's go up here. Oh wait, we're running out of air. We're running out of life! I have a lot to talk about when it comes to Pokemon. And I know we got some Pokemon fans in the chat. Candy, Benny. Basically all you guys like Pokemon, right? Is there anybody in the chat that doesn't like Pokemon? If you are, now's the time to say so. But you guys know, last Sunday, we did the Pokemon Blue version stream with the paw cam. We finally got around to doing it, okay? We made it past Misty's gym. And I do plan to do more of that this Friday, because this Friday is Pokemon Day. Why is it Pokemon Day? Does anybody know why it's Pokemon Day? Was it like the first day that Pokemon was released as an anime or something? Was it the day it was invented? Why are we stuck here? Just to suffer? I don't like the Pokemon that don't like Pokemon. What are the Pokemon that don't like Pokemon? I would think like very grumpy Pokemon. What's the grumpiest Pokemon? Whoever that one is probably doesn't like other Pokemon. Actually, Mewtwo. I don't think Mewtwo likes other Pokemon. But does he really count as a Pokemon? Isn't he like a clone? Isn't he like a man-made Pokemon? Pretty sure the original Mew likes Pokemon. Benny says, I've started a big crochet Pokemon blanket, and I'm very excited about it. Nice, you gotta show us when you're done with it. You gotta wrap your wiener dog up in it. You better share pics. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Daz says, waiting to see if Nintendo does a 40th anniversary announcement for Zelda. So when is the Zelda 40th anniversary? Zelda came out in, was it 1986 or 1987? Because I think the NES came out in 86, so... where are we going? Let's go this way. The way we just went. Have we gotten anything here? What is this level called? Find the arched asteroid. Okay, we could do that. Pokemon that don't look like Pokemon. So like the keychain Pokemon, that's always my go-to, like Pokemon that doesn't look like a Pokemon. Or Mr. Mime is kind of a Pokemon that doesn't look like a Pokemon. Just because he's in Gen 1 and everybody got used to him by now, it doesn't mean that he looks like a Pokemon. He looks like a mime. And mimes are kind of scary. Mimes are almost as scary as clowns. Right, Lula? Lula, is there anything more scary than a clown? Don't say a furry. And definitely don't say a furry clown. Because I am not that person. Mr. Mime is Ash's dad. No, I don't want to know about the fan fiction comics where Ash goes on his Pokemon adventure and then Mr. Mime is just there with Ash's mom, helping around the house and helping with quote-unquote other things. I think Zelda Anniversary was the day they announced the Pokemon stuff. What? You're telling me? You're telling me they let Pokemon overtake the Zelda Anniversary? Why? Zelda was around way longer than Pokemon. Wait, this just crossed some wires in my brain, which is already completely crossed. What if they made like a Zelda Pokemon game? Would that go pretty hard? Then again, Link is always like slashing his sword around the grass, and that's where the Pokemon live, so he might accidentally kill some Pokemon. This sounds like a bad idea. Pokemon that don't look like Pokemon. What are more Pokemon that don't look like Pokemon? My knowledge of Pokemon is very limited. Honestly, I don't even know about a lot of the newer ones. Like, Moose showed me one that was, what was it? It was like a snake inside of a taco shell. I forget the name of it, but I was like, there's no way this is a real Pokemon. But it is. Clowns aren't scary. Okay, one in chat if you've been to a circus. I would do it, but my hands are occupied right now. I'm playing GEX, okay? That's Mace Windu. I have been to a circus, and this was, of course, back when I was a kid, in the time period when there weren't internet videos, okay? It wasn't like, look, the only games we had were like NES and Super Mario World, okay? Back then, entertainment was the circus. It was not very fun. Sanaconda, thank you. Nightmare Beast, welcome to the stream. That's Soup, right? I'm so bad with names. You've never been to a circus? Okay, Candy's been to the circus. That's a Scottish circus. Okay, did the Scottish clowns wear kilts? Do they have bagpipes at the Scottish circus? Am I being offensive? I'm just trying to picture it. I think that sounds kind of cool, honestly. Damn, that's a lot of power-ups. Give me those. GGP, what is that? Sanaconda. Is Gex a Pokemon? Good question, Fox. The whole gen of weird metal ones. Weird metal ones. Let me fix the camera here. Weird metal Pokemon. Like Magnemite? Need to change that? Yes. Just don't change it to like Benny Moosey Soup and then get me even more confused. I think we have the collectible remote, by the way. Anyway, back to the Pokemon conversation. Okay, so if you guys are living under a rock, I will tell you that Nintendo announced, conveniently, right after my Pokemon Blue version stream, they announced that they're going to be releasing Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. They're re-releasing. I think it's like a slightly remastered version. I don't know if you guys know the finer details here, but basically they're re-releasing Fire Red and Leaf Green, which is a Game Boy Advance game, okay? I heard that game is pretty damn expensive, so if you have it, pat yourself on the back, because if you have an actual cartridge of that game, it's like 180 bucks, or something like that. Oh, let me get some air. No, Meltan, Melmetal, I don't know any of those. I feel like I need to like do a stream where I do a full Pokédex smash or pass. Not because I'm perverted and want to smash or pass on the Pokemon, just so I can learn about them. And that's like the only way I could think of doing it. You're confusing women again? Oh my gosh. Sounds cool. Okay, my problem with this is, the first thing I thought about was, I am somebody, you know, we got the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, right? So that comes with the Game Boy Advance game subscription. So there's a whole bunch of Game Boy Advance games that you can get if you have that. Oh, we're here again. See, we already got this one. So like, if we're already paying for that, why would it be sold separately? People were asking for a Pokemon game on the expansion pack thing for a long time. And now we gotta pay 20 bucks. What's the deal with that? I'm starting to sound like Barry B. Benson. Also, does anybody know the way to Albuquerque?
I just want the Quadro Triticale.
Dad says, I think they're releasing the original, just native. Wait, so it's not even a remaster? Look, the original Pokemon game has gotten remastered so many times. Dude, think about it. Wait, is this safe? Am I in danger? I'm scared.
Tutor beam up.
I'm being beamed up. Okay, let me get some air here. Yeah, you got the blue version and red version, which originally in Japan was red and green, right? And that was the first one. And then you got yellow, which introduced Pikachu, which, by the way, I was watching a video the other day that showed how you can completely glitch that game with barely any effort, simply by, like, going into one of the Pokemon centers and having your Pikachu fall asleep from the Jigglypuff there, and then walking away, and it'll just completely destroy the game. Very interesting thing. Okay, but after that, then they released Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I'm dead. After that, they released Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Game Boy Advance. Then after that, they released Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which are kind of the same, but a little different, I guess. But now they're releasing it again! How many times can they sell the same game? They're probably doing it one more time for revenue. For more revenue, and 2 for Pokemon Home compatibility. What's Pokemon Home? What is that? Don't tell me, is this some kind of VR feature where you could have Pokemon walking around your home like a Roomba robot? What, do they sweep up your floors? I get off my head! Pokemon Home. Yeah, I've kind of fallen off the Pokemon train for a while. I think what killed it for me was how bad Scarlet and Violet was when it came out. Look, man, you know, my whole life I've been asking Nintendo, I'm like, when are we gonna get a 3D Pokemon adventure where you could actually go out and it's like open world? And now I'm just wishing that they would go back to the old formula. It looks like there's something down there, but probably death. All right. Whoop, more air. We need more air. So is anybody here planning on buying the new Pokemon game? That's the next question. Going up. Is this thing gonna hurt me? No. Here we go. Okay. And now I'm thinking, like, another thing I kind of wanted to see was, like, Pokemon games that were more closely tied in with the anime. So, like, really the only games like that back in the 90s were Pokemon Puzzle League that had the anime characters, but that wasn't really a Pokemon game. It was a puzzle game. And then also Pokemon Snap, but that was starring the guy that nobody really cared about from the filler arc from the Orange Islands. Moose, you made it! The stream's almost over! No, I'm just kidding. I'm good for, like, I don't know, I think 4 hours of GEX is about as much GEX as anybody should have. If your GEX session lasts more than 5 hours, you probably should consult a doctor. That's what I heard on the commercials, at least. Still gotta finish playing, through Gen 5, and then 2 remake, since I got those recently. You talk about, the Gen 5 is black and white, isn't it? It's when they ran out of colors. Moose, we've only been talking about Pokemon. Which, by the way, Moose smoked you guys with the name Who's That Pokemon thing last week. Don't worry, you'll have another chance for more points this Friday. Because I said earlier, we're going to be streaming Pokemon PawCam for Pokemon Day this Friday on Twitch. Hold on a second. Confess I like Pokemon, says Benny, but I've never actually played any... You never played any of the games? Wait, what games have you played? Have you played the B-movie game? What games does Benny like? How could you? Yeah, if any... What Pokemon game would you recommend for somebody who has never played Pokemon? That's a good question. I'm like kind of inclined to say the first one, even though the graphics are really old.
Okay, I'll take a shower.
Maybe Fire Red Leaf Green. Maybe for $20 on the Nintendo Switch. Okay, we go up here. I'm so lost. Let's see. Please no more paw cam, hand cam for your health. It's fine. I mean, I didn't develop any weird rashes. Also, where are we going from here, man? I'm so lost in space. Oh, there's something there. Okay, we can go up this one. Tricky. Let's go up here. Shrek 3 on Nintendo DS. I played that. That was not going to be one of the games in the Shrek stream. Which, by the way, I still have to sort out how... I thought things were just going to work, and I'll plug everything in and it'll... You know, all the games, the Shrek games will be fine, but it wasn't like that, so... I'm going to have to do that after this stream. I'll have to figure out what's going on with the Shrek games, and I will definitely do it Wednesday. I'll try my best. Okay, let's not... We got to be close to the end here. Also, we are running out of air. We got to hurry.
Scotty, beam me into an IV.
There we go. I'm surprised there are so many Shrek games. Guys, when we do the Shrek stream on Wednesday, I am literally bringing 6 Shrek games, and that's not even all of them. I'm thinking like a half hour per game, and then there's like 2 handheld games from the Game Boy era. I think it's Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance, and we'll give like those 15 minutes each. All right, here we go. Going up. Bubsy skills. Using our Bubsy skills here. Oh, there it is. There's the exit. All we have to do is not run out of air and not miss the jump. Can we do it? Let's see. Nice. I'm gonna eat this fly to celebrate. You'd hate trying to catch the Aber in games. Yeah, I know Benny did want to be named after Aber in Gen 1. But if I was to attempt to get Aber right now, he would just teleport away. And it is a Nuzlocke, so we only get one shot at it. Dad says, question about the game request. It's something that you don't own already on an old console. Yeah, you could go for it. Recommend anything you want. I mean, that's part of the deal, is like, it could be anything you want, but I only have to do it for 15 minutes. That's in the... Like, if somebody redeems Desert Bus, which I don't think they could, unless it's on the PC. Desert Bus is a game where you just drive from, like, Los Angeles to Las Vegas, realistically. And you just drive in a bus through the desert for 8 hours. It's like the actual amount of time it takes to get there. If somebody redeems that, I'm not playing the whole game, okay? I'll do, like, 15 minutes of it. Who am I kidding? I'll probably do the whole game. Who wants to get on the desert bus? The worst thing about that game too is you can't even just like hold down the gas. You have to slightly adjust the steering wheel every so often because the truck drifts, the bus drifts, and if you don't correct, you'll go off the road. It's one of the games. Is one of the games Shrek Super Party? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is that like a Mario Party but with Shrek? There's no way. Alright, things are missing here. We got Ride the Warp Tube. Okay, destroy 5 crystal power cells and find the Arch Asteroid. Alright, where's this? Show me. Where is it? There's the Arch Asteroid. I feel like, weren't we here? I think we were here last stream and I died and I got frustrated and I ended the stream.
Tell me again the difference between the future and Las Vegas.
Hey, we were just talking about Las Vegas. We're so GEX pilled. Anybody here ever been to Vegas? Anybody here ever gamble? I'm not talking about with Foxcoin. It is Mario Party. Shrek, of course it would be Shrek Party. You know what? Wasn't there a thing where like Disney was trying to buy Nintendo for a bit? Imagine that. Is Shrek Disney? Wait, Shrek is like Paramount, isn't it? I don't think Shrek is Disney, is it? It's like DreamWorks, or maybe it is, like, who knows? Disney owns everything at this point. I'm just saying, it would be pretty wild if somehow Disney owned Shrek and Mario, and then we got a Shrek Mario Party. No and yes, yeah, basically. I'm just checking there's no alternate route here. Nope, there's only one path. Main drawback with requesting the game is because it doesn't save progress, so if you game over, it's back to the first level. What console is it on? I mean, I'm no stranger to games like that. Okay, here we go. I'm going up. Are they still making new I think they are. You guys were saying they're making a new Shrek movie, right? How do they keep thinking of plot? I guess at this point it's like what they do with King of the Hill. So on King of the Hill, like, they still have new episodes, but now Hank and everybody is older, right? Because they ran out of ideas for when they were younger. Yeah, Zendaya is in it. Who is Zendaya? Am I supposed to know who that is? I have no idea who that is. Am I old? Okay, Arcadia has spoken. That's the actress that plays Chani in Dune, in the new one. Okay, thank you, Arcadia. Hearts for Arcadia. What does she play in the new Shrek movie? There's no way they replaced Fiona. Fiona is Cameron Diaz. You don't simply replace Cameron Diaz. Alright, let's grab these, grab this, grab that. I think the new one is gonna be out. They have kids! I didn't even know they had kids! I know Donkey and the Dragon had kids because they showed it at the end of the first movie and I was like, oh my god, what is this abomination? Then they made a whole game about Donkey and the Dragon kids. You guys seen that?
Now that's what I call.
I think was that the one you were talking about, Benny? I think it was a DS game where the cover art is just Donkey with all the dragon kids. Okay, now if I was a guessing fox, I would say that each of these paths leads to a different remote. And we already went that way, so I'm gonna go this way. Here we go. Bro, what a boomer. Okay, I'm bad with names, and also it's a woman. I'm confusing my women. You guys know I do this. Going down, question mark? Going up. Okay, what's up here? What is that thing? Who knows? They had kids in the third one. Look, I think I remember seeing a part of the third Shrek movie where like Shrek went to a school. Wait, why is there a path here? Yeah, like Shrek went to like a school or something. And weird stuff happened. It's my only memory of Shrek 3. Did they pick on him at the school? Like, what happened? Yeah, see, I want to go that way, but there's no path. How do I get the path to spawn? Maybe I have to do a leap of faith. No, it was too early! I slipped off the side! Gotta do more Shrek research for your Shrek stream. I don't want any Shrek spoilers. If I get too many Shrek spoilers, then what the heck? I'll never be able to watch the movies. I think Arcadia has only seen the first Shrek movie, right? Have you seen the other Shrek movies? Okay, maybe the second one. I'm pretty sure the second one is when he turns into a human, right? Wait, does he turn in... You know, I should stop asking questions. I should just actually sit down and watch these damn movies one of these days. They're not furry movies, are they? Dude, I couldn't jump because the guy was on my head. How I feel on the inside right now. What a poomer. Zanaya is one of Shrek's children. I think the newest one's gonna be about their kids. Okay, so we gotta make Fox watch Zootopia 2, Madagascar, and quote-unquote the Shreks.
Short for a stormtrooper.
All the Shreks. Did they ever make like a Shrek TV series? Or was it just movies? Because a lot of times they do that, you know, like with Star Wars, they had the Clone Wars thing, which I never really got into. I think it was on Cartoon Network. It was made by the same guy that made Samurai Jack. But, I don't know. There was something about the art style I couldn't get into. But maybe there's a Shrek TV series, a Shrek sitcom. The Shrek crossover with Barry B. Benson. Actually, speak of the devil, let me show you guys something. I was gonna save this for the Shrek stream, but since we're talking about it now, you're not gonna believe some of the crap that I've seen looking up Shrek stuff. Where is it? Here it is. Benny, are you prepared for this? Take a look at what I found looking up Shrek material. Somebody drew this. Somebody drew this. Why? Why did they ship Shrek? Okay, I have a lot of questions here. One, why is Shrek shipped with a B? This is basically Mike Myers and Jerry Seinfeld. Cursed Yowie. Two, why is the B gigantic or Shrek small? I don't know which. I did not commission Shrubs. I did not commission this. Why are you calling me Shrubsy now? Because I'm Shrek and Bubsy. Shrek and Ellie. Oh my god. I'm gonna shrink this down and put it next to Zach Wilde. I don't know. No, Nick Wilde. Zach Wilde is the guitar player. I'm gonna put it next to Nick Wilde down there. I don't know if you guys saw him chilling down there. This is my reaction at the Shrek and Barry B. Benson wedding. Well, I now pronounce you B and Ogre, I guess. That's me. I think Benny might have died. Last I heard from Benny, she was holding her hat in anticipation, and we have not heard from Benny since. Maybe Benny is extremely mad because Shrek is there with Barry B. Benson. It's like, that should have been me! It should have been me with that ogre! Wait, can we go down? Maybe that's what we're missing. Hello? Oh yeah, this goes down. Ah! Ah! I think down there is the bonus remote. I don't think we go down. 7 lives! Oh gosh. I've never gotten a game over in this game. I'm too young to get a game over. Alright, let's get this. Oh wait, I got an idea. What if I hit this while standing here? And then we can get whatever the hell this is. Ice power. I don't know if that does anything for us, but it is what it is. No, I don't want the ogre. I want the bee. Buy 1 bee, get 1 ogre free. There we go. Oh, the ice power makes you pretty damn fast. I'm way faster than I used to be.
Sure, baby, yeah.
The Austin Powers reference. Why not both? It's a 2-for-1 special. Dude, I'm so fast now. This is like the speedrunner strat. You gotta get the ice power up. Actually, this helps a lot because you run out of air on this level. Shrek's cursed wedding to Barry B. Benson. Yeah, how does Shrek get like 10 movies, but the B movie only got 1 movie? Somebody needs to write a letter to Jerry Seinfeld and be like, hey, there's only 1 B movie. What's the deal with that? To be honest, I'd rather have Fiona than Shrek. Ogre Fiona or human Fiona? Important question. Guys, if you were a human female, big question, I know, you gotta use a lot of imagination here. If you were a human female, would you give up your humanity to become an ogre to get married to Shrek? Because, you know, there's no way she could have stayed a human. She had to change. That's what we learned in the first movie. Except for the fact that Donkey still got married to a dragon, even though they're different species. It's a dead end? Okay.
Daddy wants air. Daddy wants air.
Do I just like, do I go for it? I feel like it's gonna kill me. There's no way. That's not how this game works. I need air. Humanity. You know what I'm talking about. That's not what you were gonna ask. Ogre Fiona. Oh, you said no questions. Okay. Oh, you would be Ogre Fiona. What about Kekona? What about Kekona? Where are we bringing Kekona into this? Jerry Seinfeld won't make another B movie. He regrets. Why does he regret making the first one? I mean, it's kind of cheesy, but I mean, that's not a bad thing. I think we go up here. Let's see. Where are we? Why does it look like boobs? Looks like, you know, they made this to look like boobs. Especially if we can destroy these. How could they do this to me? Ah! Dude, if they come out with a new GEX game, they gotta add a Shrek themed level. Here we go. Like, basically, this is a Star Wars parody. There's no way around it. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die! Deep breath. Alright, well, this seems like a dead end. I guess we go back up the tube again. Man, I feel like I need a strategy guide here. Going up. Oh wait, I just remembered. There's a remote that you collect for destroying those 5 red thingies. But wait, also, we've already been to the arched asteroid. We were there last stream. Okay, let me get off the ship, off the platform here. To marry? Okay. I got you, I got you. How about we, let's save the Shrek talk for the Shrek stream, okay? I talked about a lot of Pokemon today. I talked about a lot of Shrek today, but you know what? That's basically gonna be next week. I know I haven't really streamed a lot this past week, but I'm gonna make it up for you guys next week, because next week, I'm gonna try to stream Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. That's right, I said it. Wednesday will be the Shrek stream. Friday will be Pokemon Day. We'll continue the PogCam against Moose's better judgment. Again, my better judgment. We will continue the PogCam. And then Sunday, it is once again time for the annual Foxy Furry Evaluation Quiz. That magical time that we do every February, just to take a quiz to make sure that we're not furries. Which we're not. Everybody knows this. Although, we did wear foxgloves on stream. This might change the outcome a little bit. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Alright, I think I need to get out of this level. Is there a way out? I need to get out of here. Let's go to a different place. I can't do the space level right now. I need to change the scenery. Let me ask you guys, do you want to go to a Toon World? Do you want to go to the Chinatown world? Let's see, where could we go? Take a look around. I'm in Silent Hill over here. So foggy. I wanna kidnap Moosey. You're admitting to wanting to do a crime on my channel. Don't say that in the chat. Also, Soup, you are the #1 chatter right now. Because YouTube ranks everybody for some reason. Alright, Samurai Night Fever. I've never seen that movie, by the way. Saturday Night Fever. Is it any good? I know it has John Travolta in it, and I did like him in Pulp Fiction. I think he's pretty okay. He's a little cheesy. I also have seen Grease a bunch of times, because my sister would always watch it. Climb the towering temple, navigate the great spinner, fidget spinner. Alright, let's do this. How hard could it be? I took karate as a kid.
Last time I was here, I was dressed as a woman. Yes!
Gex, why were you dressed as a woman last time you were here? Gex the geisha? Moose would like it though. It's not kidnapping. Is it kidnapping if the person is okay with it? I don't think so. I see a bunch of hearts in chat. Is that for Moose or is that for Gex wearing women's clothes? Is there an official Gex costume where he wears women's clothes? I don't know. That's the joke. Okay, I get it.
I was dressed as a woman.
He's saying it again. He really wants you to know that. He really wants you to know that last time he was here, he was dressed as a woman. All right, this is my chair. Actually, it seems sacrilegious to sit on this thing. I don't know what it is a shrine to, maybe Gex, but we're gonna get out of here. Cross-Gexing. I mean, Andre drew me with the Gex costume that one time. I did dress up as a Bubsy and as a Gex, this is true. All right, let's go over here, no?
This is going to be one expensive Easter egg hunt.
I do have a question, let's see. I have a question for Benny. Has Pizza Hut ever released a Shrek-themed pizza? Do you guys remember when Burger King had this thing? This was like when the Pokemon movie came out. Or no, maybe it was when Shrek actually came out. But there was a time when Burger King had like green ketchup and purple ketchup, and you had to pick a side. Do you want the ketchup with the green food coloring or the purple food coloring? I'm pretty sure I would eat the purple one, because like, who wants to eat green food? That's just nasty. It looks like boogers. But it got me thinking, like, has Pizza Hut ever put out a pizza where they had a green sauce for Shrek? Not to my knowledge. Well, damn, we gotta get on this. Benny, the well-known Pizza Hut historian. I know, if I have questions about Pizza Hut, I ask Benny. Also, if you're watching a Chinese movie and you need subtitles, you can buy them here. 2-for-1 special. Ooh, I'll see myself in. Not a very big shop. Wait, what is... Huh? Ooh, there's lava down there. Okay. Going across. Here we go. Getting a little bit of a frame rate drop here. Let me see if I could fix that. By doing this. There we go. A little better. I don't think Pizza Hut really does collaborations with other brands. Oh, they're too busy stuffing things into their crust. They'll stuff anything in a crust. Even another crust. Gong, perhaps? Let's see what this does. I heard that Pizza Hut is not doing too hot, at least in America. That 25% of their locations in the United States are being closed down. What the heck is this? They better be opening up a whole bunch of Pizza Huts overseas, like in Scotland. Alright, going up here. Delicious flies. One in chat if you've ever eaten a fly before. Please don't. They have diseases. Unless you're actually a gecko, then go for it. For some reason, that doesn't make them sick to eat flies. Oh. Remind me in April, ask the CEO. Oh, you're gonna see the CEO? You're gonna meet the CEO of, Pizza Hut? Damn, this is a big opportunity. But Benny has told us before that Benny doesn't want to be an executive at Pizza Hut. But that doesn't mean you can't be a famous Pizza Hut worker. You could be the Pizza Hut worker. I was gonna say like the Subway guy, but things didn't end too well for him. You don't want to be like the Subway guy. A bunch of UK Pizza Huts closed down last year too. Damn. Okay, well, there's the question. If they're closing down Pizza Hut, are they opening up other pizza places? Are they increasing Domino's locations? Where are people going instead? Because I know, sure as hell, people are still eating the same amount of pizza, probably more pizza. Pizza will never get old. Where am I? Why does it look like a golf course down there? It looks like mini golf. The Beanza Hut. That sounds like there would be beans on the pizza. I ain't about that. I know England had like a beans and toast pizza variation. We learned about that on the pizza stream, but I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for beans on pizza. What is this? Whoa! Can we make this jump? Let's try it. Yeah! I'm burning my butt! We gotta go back up. Oh, careful, careful. area is just a little laggy. Sounds British, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Pizza Hut sales are not going too good. I could tell you why. Okay, if you want to know why, from my hot take, I used to eat a lot of Pizza Hut when I was a young fox. And this was back in the late 90s, okay? Pizza Hut's been around for a while. Pizza Hut got bought out by some kind of like corporation 10 or 15 years ago. And now they just sacrificed a lot of their flavor and quality ingredients to make money. Now, you could bring the flag down? Does that do anything? There's Chinese food on the flag. This game is kind of messed up, guys. I don't think this flies anymore. I don't think you could do this. Let me grab some of these. Yin yang. Hey, who put Gex in jail? What is Gex's crime? What has he committed?
Ah, ancient Chinese level.
Gex, you're not. He got arrested for too many stereotypes. He's in the internet jail. You guys visiting Gex? Would you visit me if I was in jail? I guess I did do a stream where I was in jail one time, huh? Betty says, okay, so Pizza Hut is most the restaurant franchise, and people are just less willing to go out to eat only pizza at the restaurant. They'd rather go somewhere with... Really? They'd rather go for a larger variety of food? Does Pizza Hut still have the salad bar? I mean, I don't think that's... Here's what I would make Pizza Hut better. Go back to the roots, okay? When you see the CEO, you gotta be like, listen, man, I talked to a Pizza Hut professional. He said, the Pizza Hut whisper. He told me that you guys gotta sell better pizzas, better ingredients. Maybe I should just focus on playing Gex. You gotta sell better pizzas with better ingredients, and you gotta bring back the old decorations. One of the things I liked about Pizza Huts back in the day is that they had arcade cabinets. Like, they had video games in there, because you're there waiting like an hour for your pizza to get ready, because they're cooking it the old-fashioned way. Got some video games to play in the meantime. Yes. All right, let's go in here. Question mark? There's still the salad bar. I think I ask you this like every stream. All right, let's grab that. Man, I wish there was a checkpoint. We're pretty far back now. I'm so lost here. You know, we're kind of getting towards the end of the game now, and a lot of these levels towards the end of the game are getting pretty dang tricky. Pretty tricky, I must say. Moose says, not to mention, no one has money to eat out at delivery. Pizza is way more convenient than loading the kids into the car and trying to get them to sit silently for an hour. That's true. Also, who has kids? Like, do I know anybody that actually has kids? Like, I don't think anybody has kids anymore. I guess technically Moose does. I don't think Benny does. I guess Kylita does. I guess I do know some people that have kids, now that I think about it. But yeah, it's like you said, it's a lot easier just to call up and get pizza delivered. Nowadays, people have everything delivered. Have you guys ever done DoorDash or Uber Eats? You know? Nowadays, you want a bag of chips, you're like, oh man, I really want a 50-cent bag of chips out of a vending machine, but I really don't want to get up and go down the street to where the vending machine is. I know, I'll get Uber Eats. Oh, this is it. This is where it is. Okay, here we go. Gotta not fall here. Okay, good. Let's change the camera a little bit. Like, I've never done Uber Eats or DoorDash. I always just go out and get it myself. I'm old school. Don't really recommend the salad bar. It kind of sits there all day. Dude, never make the mistake of eating salad at a bar. That's what I learned, okay? You don't want to eat a salad at a place where people are not eating salads. That's what I learned. When you go to a bar, people are getting drunk and eating chicken wings and pizza, probably. And me, I was vegan at the time, so I'm like, all right, I guess I'll have a salad, a chicken Caesar salad. Man, that lettuce must have been sitting there for months. I threw up like 10 times after I ate that. I think it was the last time I threw up too, I don't remember. Wasn't that where the remote should be? By the spinny things? Am I missing it? I guess I'll keep going. Thought it would be over there. Benny says, I don't really... Okay, read that already. We market ourselves as a family restaurant, but we see less and less families come in as time goes on. I mean, I was just driving the other day, and I drove past the Domino's. What the heck, man? At least I have my lives back. We have 9 lives somehow. I like that. We go again. I was driving by and I saw a Domino's place. And you know, you don't really see Domino's too often. And it was pretty close to the road, so I got to look inside the store. It was literally just like one guy in there. And like 90% of the store was the kitchen. And like 10% of the store was where you walk in and order. There was literally no place to sit. They don't want you there. They only want you to get takeout. If I was to walk in there and ask for a pizza and try to eat it in there, they'd probably call the cops. Mostly because I'd be in a fox suit and they'd be like, oh, this guy is very strange. We don't want him here. Trespass him. But yeah, Pizza Hut used to be all about going there and sitting down and eating. Moose says 100% when taking kids out to dinner, I picked somewhere with a better menu and people actually went to. Damn. Have you guys ever been to Cheesecake Factory? I don't know if they have those in Canada or where you guys are at. But me and Arcadia used to go there a few times back in the day. And I heard some stuff about Cheesecake Factory on the radio the other day, which is why I'm thinking of it. Have you ever seen the menu at the Cheesecake Factory? A lot of people just think, oh yeah, that's where you buy cheesecake. No. Let me tell you something. Cheesecake Factory, that menu goes hard. It's like literally a book. It's like an encyclopedia. I'm pretty sure they said they have 250 things you can order there. So you're talking about variety? You could spend like an hour trying to see everything they order and not be able to make a decision. I like places like that, except diners. I really don't like local diners. I know there are some exceptions. There are some places that are pretty good, but I feel like a lot of times diners are just like mediocre food, and they also have big menus like that. Personally, I'd rather go for quality over quantity. All right, here we go. The big jump. We learned from our mistakes. Ow. What is this? Oh, it's a dragonfly, because of course we're in the Chinese level. Chinese level. Happy Chinese New Year, guys. Moose says, I've never been to Cheesecake Factory, but of all the options to pick, I've always picked local restaurants. I'll not... Okay, yeah, no problem. Like Tim Hortons? Timmy's?
But in an hour, I'll be hungry for enough.
Having that many items on a menu sounds like a nightmare food preparation-wise. Probably. I imagine a lot of the stuff is frozen. Okay, we are now on top of the building where we first started in this level. So we want to go this way. Let's see what's over here. We'll do the big jump. Okay, another big jump. Very nice! That's okay. We didn't do the big jump, but we grabbed the side of the ledge with our tongue. It's a lizard thing. Don't worry. No big deal. Alright, let's go over here. Kill this guy. Easy. Timmy's isn't going out to eat, to be fair. Damn. Yeah, here we have a place called Dunkin' Donuts. That's like our version of Timmy's, I think. My dad used to go there a lot. They had pretty good breakfast stuff. Wasn't really necessarily about the donuts or the coffee. Alright, going across. Alright, I think we're getting towards the end here. Very nice, very nice. You have some Dunkins in Canada? I didn't know. I think they don't have Dunkin' Donuts on the West Coast. I don't know what they have instead over in California, but I don't know. I haven't been to Dunkin' Donuts in a long time, but back when I went there, it was pretty damn okay. I'm sure it's not as good as it used to be, just like everything else. All right, go. Yeah, this looks fine. GEX will be fine. What could possibly go wrong? And here, what do we got? A big fight here. There we go. Nice, nice. You know what else I heard is that apparently here in America, as of a few weeks ago, the Girl Scouts have begun selling cookies again. Wait, have we been here? We already got this one. Where's this? Huh? I'm confused. Yeah, Girl Scouts have begun selling cookies again. That's right. You may be sitting at your home in the middle of the day, and suddenly you hear the doorbell ring, and you know it's one of two things. It's either a Jehovah's Witness or a Girl Scout trying to sell cookies. I don't know if they have Girl Scouts that go like door to door over there and sell cookies, but it's definitely a thing here. And they sell a lot of cookies that you really can't get anywhere else. It's like a Girl Scout exclusive. They might have like legal protections on their cookies that you can't make or sell them. Hold on, this is really scaring me. Okay, we're good, I think. All right. And it's such a scam, man. How are you gonna say no? Like, it's easy to say no to a Jehovah's Witness, but how are you gonna say no to some Girl Scout cookie salesman that's just trying to get her Girl Scout badges? And she says she has like a tear in one eye. Won't you please, sir? Please buy some of my cookies. Ah! I'm about to throw this controller. It's Gexing. You know what's crazy, guys? Like,
Hey, where's Tom Boo and the Geishas?
there's still like 4 more Gex games. 5 if you count Gex Jr. Moose says we sold... Oh yeah, I forgot Moose was in Boy Scouts, that's right. We sold apples in Boy Scouts. I was really good at it. Were they candied apples? That was like something they always told us not to eat on Halloween, because it was too dangerous, which I get. Could be like, you know, horrible things inside the candied apple. We've all seen Snow White. We know apples are not to be trusted. Neither are old ladies that give apples, especially. Which is surprising, because I know at Costco one time, I saw they were selling Disney brand apples, and they had, I'm pretty sure they had the old lady from Snow White, like the witch, was on the apples. She was on the cover of the apples. Like, who in their right mind is gonna buy this? Somebody that hasn't seen Snow White, I guess. Not just normal apples from farms. Like, you hand pick them? Oh, nice, we got the collectible remote. Excellent. Progress, progress. Have you ever been to, like, an actual orchard and picked your own fruit? I got to do that once, but only because Arcadia brought me along. It was something I would have not done on my own free will. Okay, up here. Oh, we just get bushels of apples and sell them outside the grocery store in Timmy's. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's also where the Girl Scouts would go. Not only do they go door to door here, but they also hang out outside of the food stores. So you may have gone through your shopping experience without the, you know, you fought the urge to buy cookies. You fought the urge to buy cookies in the cookie aisle. You got past the cash register part where, like, they put a whole bunch of candy bars and try to tempt you. And at the very end, there's the Girl Scout outside the exit of the supermarket. Like, please, sir, won't you buy some more? Please help me. Every sale helps save a kitty's life. And you're like, okay, I guess I have to. I'll take 10 boxes. Wait, why are you Bubsy? Who's Bubsy? You mean my shirt? I lost a bet. I got by the chocolate bars. Never the Girl Scouts. Yeah, that was a thing in school. That wasn't even Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. I remember, like, they had a thing in school where it was like, all right, kids, now here's a chance for you to learn how to make money. And then, like, they would give you a giant box of candy and chocolate, and you'd have to, like, sell it. What was that about? That's very strange. Oh, I forgot I can't do that there. My bad. That was kind of strange, wasn't it? Oh, GEX! I'm gonna die! I'm one hit away from death. Somebody save me. I don't think I ever did that. I was, like, not brave enough to, like... I think I tried, actually. No, wait, it was with some kind of sports thing. I think I was going door to door for the baseball team. Because my dad made me play baseball, and he was like, you have to... They made you go door to door to try to get people to donate to the Little League. I guess I didn't need to get up there. It's kind of messed up. It's like adults using kids to sell things because people will feel bad that to say no to a kid. Oh, no, not the school kids. It's a different organization. Also, you just reminded me, we also sold popcorn. Now, popcorn is a whole nother scam. The biggest scam of well, there's two scams of popcorn. One is in movie theaters, where, you know, they sell popcorn for like oh wait, we already knew about that. They sell popcorn for like, I don't know, ridiculous amount of money, just because you're not allowed to bring in outside food or drink. They're like, hey, we got you in here, so now you're gonna have to pay up. Wait, what is this? This looks new. Wait, yeah, here it is. I don't know how we got here, but for the love of God, let's not die. No spitting. Why do we spit off the side? Oh, I'm dizzy. Okay, here we go. And the other place where you get scammed for popcorn is at Six Flags or at an amusement park. Remember, they used to charge so much money for a bag of popcorn at the amusement park.
You will never get all 3 chakra stones.
Okay, this one. I don't know what that did, but sure. Basically, any place where they tell you can't bring in outside food or drink, you should expect to be scammed. And if you're getting scammed, then you should probably scam them first by bringing in your own outside food or drink inside your backpack or baggy clothes. Did you guys have like a go-to movie snack when you would go to see a movie? I used to go, like, there was a time period, mostly before I met Arcadia, where I would go to the movies all the time with my dad just to have something to do and get out. And he would always go see all the movies, and he'd pay for free tickets for me. So I'm like, all right, I'll go see what's up. And my go-to movie snack was always, actually, look, can you guys guess? You guys could take a guess at it.
I know what you're thinking.
It's not very obvious. It is, but it isn't. Benny says, American cinemas baffle me. We can take our own snacks in. I saw someone taking a whole pizza. A whole pizza? That sounds awesome. Yeah, you know what? Next time I go to see a movie, I'm gonna bring a pizza box. And when the guy says, sorry, sir, no food or drinks allowed in here. Also, please take off the fursuit. I'm gonna say, 1, I'm a real fox. And 2, this is not pizza in this box. This is simply where I'm keeping my movie tickets. All right? This is also where I keep my glasses to see the movie. Okay, sir? How dare you insult me in my poor vision? Sir, why does the box smell like pizza then? Look, I can explain. I dropped my glasses into pizza earlier today, okay? And I haven't cleaned them yet. Moose says, yes, chocolate covered acai berries, also rosebuds. What is it? What is this? I forgot the name of the movie. What's the movie? The old movie with never mind. 1 square of dark chocolate is, I guess, no, it's close though. I would always bring snow caps. Whoa. Dude, the lights flickered when you did that. Yeah, it messed me up. I would always bring in snow caps. And if you haven't seen snow caps before, it's like such a candy that you would never want to eat. Like, just wait, what? Hold on. I don't want to accidentally break something.
I know what you're thinking. It's tail time.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Snow caps are like, they're like little chocolate caps, kind of like a dome, and they're covered with crunchy white candy. Very chewy. Like, not chewy, crunchy. It's like chocolate, but also crunchy. Is this the perfect movie snack? If I think about it, also, the white, crunchy, hard candy part kind of prevents the chocolate from melting in your hand when you're eating it. It's a good idea. All right, what are we doing? We're climbing the tower. Temple? Oh, this is like the Kung Fu episode of SpongeBob. We all remember that one. A classic.
The art of fighting without fighting that Gecko.
You guys have a favorite SpongeBob episode? You guys know the one I'm talking about, right? The one where they go up he goes up the Kung Fu tower. It was clearly inspired by ancient Kung Fu movies, probably sheep shows.
Oh, no.
Now I don't know how to get there. I need a map, really. It would help a lot with this game. Maybe it's this way. I don't think we've been up here yet. This looks brand new to me. It's so exciting and new. What does it say? No skateboarding. Oh man. I saw some people skateboarding the other day, actually. It reminded me of back in the day when I used to be a skateboarding fox, and I'm not talking about in Tony Hawk. Oh, this is definitely new. We have not been here. We're on the Great Wall of China right now. Sounds like a fun place to be, right?
This is going to be one expensive Easter egg hunt.
I think one day I would like to go see the Great Wall of China. Surely there's been somebody who has walked the whole Great Wall of China, right? We could make it a stream thing, the Great Wall of China-thon. Foxy starts on one side of the Great Wall of China and streams himself walking across the whole Great Wall of China and tries not to be arrested for streaming on top of the Great Wall of China. Because I think streaming to Twitch in China is against the rules. But you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure they have their own version of Twitch over there. Let's see. This way. Oh, we did the small jump. Whew. Dude, I wish I can get Chinese food. I'm so hungry for Chinese food right now. When's the last time you had good American Chinese food? Well, people call it American Chinese food, but I assume Canada also has American Chinese food. You know what I'm talking about? Whoa, careful. Moose says, my bad. The specific brand called them Rosettes. They only sold them at the Dollarama, which was conveniently beside the movie theater. Oh man, it wasn't even a, what they call the barn? It was the barn. Canada's bargain barn. I don't remember. Back in the barnyard? Glover reminds me of Glover. Oh, no wonder I hate it. You're right, Glover did have stuff like this. Wait, did Gex copy Glover or did Glover copy Gex? The bulk barn, thank you. I was born in the bulk barn. I was molded by it. You merely adopted the bulk barn. Ah! I looked at chat and the next thing I know I go splat. We we have Canadian Chinese food? What the hell is Canadian Chinese food? Like poutine, but instead of French fries, it's rice? Okay, you came back in record time, Moose. Let me get up here. Wait, why can't I? Okay, there we go. Man, we are barely making it up the castle. We really gotta lock in here. Maybe I need to increase my zoom. No, that's not helping. That should be good. I think this game is much harder than Mario 64. Let's make the zoom go out a little bit more. Canadian Chinese food is things like chicken balls, very British, but no curry. Yeah, I know like Japan has a thing with curry, but I don't know about China. I've never heard of Chinese curry, and honestly, they're missing out if that's true. Would love to see a Chinese take on curry. I guess that's what they call fusion food. Somebody probably does it somewhere. An Indian guy that moved to China, a Chinese person that moved to India. Start mixing up the recipes, you know? All right, I think we could do this without the long jump, so let's give it a shot. That works. Oh, this is the Great Wall of China. It's still under construction. Do they do cubes of Jello at American Chinese buffets? Oh man, I have not been to one of those in forever. They always are great deals. I think the last Asian buffet I went to was actually a Japanese one, and they also had sushi there, which is kind of crazy. A sushi buffet, all you can eat. I remember we like starved ourselves, me and Arcadia, or maybe it was me and my other. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a headache. I'm yapping too much. Me and Arcadia went to a Japanese buffet, and we wound up getting like 5 trips. We made like 5 trips to the buffet, and after our 5th trip back, they just put the check on the table. They're like, "Sir, we think you've had enough." Like, what the hell, dude? I barely ate anything. It was only 5 trips. I'm not even that big of a guy. One sec, let me get a snack. Okay, back. So do they have Jello at American Chinese buffets? I think so. But it's one of those things where, like, if I saw it, I would never get it. You know? Oh, careful. I don't know if these things kill me in one hit, but they certainly look like they will.
We're short round when you need them.
Big jump. Big jump!
And this pesky gravity.
Pesky gravity. We can't game over. We've come too far. Grab some of these Chinese foods. Yeah, I mean, I've been to a lot of buffets growing up. Not of my own choice, really. My dad was just a big fan of them. But there was a lot of food at buffets that I would just not touch. Jell-O was one of those things. Not my thing. I'm surprised you like Jell-O mousse. This seems like something that would have a weird texture that you wouldn't want to eat. Okay. Why couldn't they just complete the wall, man? It's still under construction. Wait, one more loop. Do we do the long jump here? I think we do. Yes. And jump. Okay. And jump. I guess I gotta be right on the edge for that. I love mush texture. Me too, because I hate chewing. Ain't nobody got time for that. I always speed run my meals. Basically, you ever see Kirby eat something? That's me. It's like that scene in Shrek when he accidentally eats the spoon. He starts choking. I would totally do that. You ever hear of a place called Old Country Buffet? That was the go-to buffet for us back in the day. Not the best quality food, but man, there sure was a lot of it. Okay, here we go. Let's not mess this up. There, we jumped right on the edge!
Gravity to hell!
Alright, I'm having a change of heart about this game. What do you think, guys, what do you think of, like, not 100% completing it, and just simply beating the last boss of each of the GEX games? Maybe we're biting off a little bit more than we could chew when it comes to the Gecko. I mean, I know that was the thing for the Bubsathon, but let's be honest, I almost died doing the Bubsathon. It took a lot of years off my life. Maybe we shouldn't 100% all the GEX games. We should just beat them like a normal person would, and not a crazed fox. I think not 100% completing is okay. After all, you're a Bubsy through and through. I mean, any fans of Bubsy also have to play GEX. It's kind of the rules. The rules are the rules. If you haven't seen, in the official Bubsy Discord, they link to the GEX Discord. In the official GEX Discord, they link to the Bubsy Discord. And speaking of Discord, you guys want to talk about Discord? We got any spicy chatters here with hot takes about the Discord changes? I'm afraid to make this jump, okay? I'm stalling. Wait, one more. A Bubsy gamer. I do need to get another speedrun record. I have some new tricks up my sleeve I want to try. But I just can't. No, I knew I wasn't gonna make that. All right. How many lives we got? 1. I've never gamed over in this since the beginning. We can't let this happen to us. Welcome in. Is that Sheep? I'm trying to remember. Sheep goes by many names. Sheep does have all the sheep facts, though. Sheep, if you are Sheep, say something Sheep would say. Besides that comment that you just said, which seems like something Sheep would say. Us Asians ruined our Old Country Buffet spot. Too many folks lining up right before lunch hour and to get the lunch hour price and just stay for dinner. That is such a Sheep thing to do. What the heck? That's a good strategy, though. Sheep is the only Sheep. What is the name Sheep taken on YouTube? I think actually on YouTube you can name yourself anything. It doesn't matter if it's already taken. But welcome to the stream. We are GEXing on the Great Wall of China as we speak, talking about Chinese food. And if American Chinese food is the same thing as Canadian Chinese food, or if there is a such thing as Chinese curry. I don't know, but Sheep would know. Okay, Sheep is Sheep. Sheep has spoken. They dropped the oh yeah, Discord. We're talking about Discord now. They dropped Persona as their company to do the stuff, which is nice, but nowhere near. Yeah, I do really trust it. Maybe they just added a new company in between. So now Discord is going to sell their things to this company, and then that company is going to give it to Persona. I don't know. I don't trust them anymore. Who could trust them after this? They shot themselves in the foot, hypothetically speaking. All right, we wait for the extra We have to make this jump. I've died here like 7 times. All right, here we go. Get ready. Ah! Why? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? The first game over of GEX. Here it is. Why are the game over letters the same color as the Bubsy letters on my shirt? What the heck, man? Resume play. All right. They're taking us back to the spawn. Let's see if we can get back to that Chinese level. I don't really have a hot take. I'm just a little annoyed, says Benny, that the proving age thing is something we've had to do for a while in the UK and nobody really cared. And it was just like, oh well, that kind of sucks. I know, you guys just took it. You guys were like, whatever. I don't know. Here in America, we're built differently. You guys got maybe better food over there, better Pizza Huts, but
Beam me up, Scotty.
I don't know. We're doing things a little different over here. Now other people only care because it's happening to them too. Yeah, well, you should still care. I mean, you should. Basically, there's a lot of things that came out since the United Kingdom has done the age verification for Discord. A lot of new information has come out, so you should be more upset about that. If anything, because especially you guys, because you already gave your information, and now you find out all this crap is going on. You know? And so far, I mean, they did say they were rolling it out in March, but I haven't seen anything personally, though I have seen some other people getting asked for information. I haven't personally heard from anybody that got asked yet, but I saw reports of it.
You don't match the carpet, and you have to go.
What is he talking about matching the carpet in my teen game? Is this rated T for teen or PG-13 or... You talking about carpet? I will say though, Discord's plan is to make everybody that is prompted to age verify and doesn't, they will be known as a teenager. So I may suddenly become a teenager again. Very cool. I might have to go to school again. I may have a summer reading project this summer. I do have nightmares sometimes about being back in school and like having exams. Usually the SATs and stuff like that.
Licking my way to the top.
I'm too young to have a second childhood, as Gex would say. But yeah, so if I become a teenager again, and for some reason I am not allowed to own a Discord server for that reason, because I'm not an adult. Like, our Discord has always been a PG-13 server. It shouldn't affect us at all. But I don't know if they'll not let me run a Discord server because I'm not an adult, according to them. All right, let me try to see a side view here. Maybe I'm missing something. Back? No. It's just, I think we got a long jump. That's what it is. All right, we do the long jump. It's deceptively long. There we go. We did it! Moose says, I definitely don't trust them. I already have backup plans in place if they decide I'm not an adult and start censoring my images. I mean, I don't even care about that as much. It's like, I'm not looking at stuff like that. Maybe you guys do, and, you know, maybe Sheep does, I don't know. But,
Let's get it on.
we do have backup plans. I don't think we formally announced it, but, Oh, come on! I hate this level! Why did that not work? Okay, we need to lock in. I gotta get the hell out of here. Also, Moose, I'm really starting to like your idea of not completing 100% completing the GEX games. We're not missing out, right? If anything, I could do it in my free time. If I really want to suffer. Ah, okay. They saved the hardest one for last. Get up there, Gex. All right, now we do the big jump. Yeah, but we have chosen a backup service that I think is pretty cool. And I know me and Moose, we were complaining that this company didn't yet have video sharing, but as of, I think it was yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, they did announce that they will now have video sharing. I haven't got to test it yet. Does sound pretty cool though. Okay, we're in. Where are we going? Oh, we're going into the castle. Here we go. Hey, that word is banned, sheep. Somebody banned sheep. All right. The music has changed. It's getting serious. It's turning into a sheep show. Prepare for kung fu. It would be cool if they gave Gex some other karate moves besides just I'ma whip my tail at you. I guess that is his trademark thing though. No mods on. Wait, are we not? Can I not? Let's see. Can I mod Moose right now? Add as moderator. Okay. There you go. Unlimited power. Let him have it. You never know. Also, if we open up the new Discord, I guess you don't call it a Discord anymore. You call it a Valor, because it's valor.gg. If you guys wanted to get an account early. Use, actually, maybe I'll do an announcement on this in the Discord after stream today. But, you could use my name as a reference. Wait, did I give Moose too much power? Does everybody want to be a mod? You get a moderator, and you get a moderator, and you get a moderator. I just picked the most powerful one. What is a baddie? Ox, help, I can't access anything in your Valor community. Okay, Moose already got locked out. What did you do? Did you do something? Or did I do something? Basically, we've cloned our entire Discord server and put it into Valor. Not all the messages, but at least all the channels. So yes, the sheep channel is still in there. We've also rebranded the subscriber channel from the Alpha Den into the Sheep Shack, which is more fitting because our subscribers are called sheep. All right, over here. Oh, come on! What the Mario 64 lava level is this? Okay. Okay. I hope there's not a big boss up here. That would just be horrible. Okay, we're climbing the tower here. All right, let me see. What if I gave Moose the other? I'm gonna take this one away. I'm gonna demod you and see what the other moderator looks like. Add as moderator, standard moderator. Okay, let's see this one. One sec. Good meditation music. I said meditation, people. Here we go. Ah! I don't think I'm gonna make this jump. Ah! Why is this a horror game, man? All right, we're on the roof. Oh, this is like Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey copied Gex, man. All right, let's see if the other way doesn't have an enemy. Both sides have enemies that shoot fire, and I have 1 health, and the remote is literally right there. It's still. What theme should we pick for our own Fortnite skins tonight? Is the Zootopia skin not out yet? You said you're gonna let me know when it is, right? Oh, they put a ninja right at the end! Okay, they couldn't stop me. We did it, guys. We're out of this level. I know we're missing the hidden remote, but I have no idea where it is. So let's count our chickens here and leave. Let's visit some other levels here. So if we are only going for enough remotes to beat the game, let me see if we can unlock the last boss's room. Go take a look. We gotta find it though. I think it's over here. Ah! No Zootopia skins yet? What the heck? No, I mean, not that I was looking forward to them or anything. Okay. And down this way, we should find the boss's room. 26. Okay, do we have 26? We have like some bonus remotes and stuff. I don't know if they count. But we have 25 standard remotes. Doesn't seem like it's open, right? All right, let's get one more remote, and that should open up the boss's room. And then, I guess next time we stream Gex, we'll do it on Twitch, and we'll do the grand finale where we fight Rez. If you guys didn't know the last boss's name in Gex, it's Rez. He's a robotic guy. A robotic gecko? I don't know what Rez is, actually. All right, we did Gexzilla. We did that last time. Tougher than I thought it would be, if I remember. Let's go to the caveman stage. No, actually, we haven't been to this one.
Now that's what I call
Let's do the spooky level. Not Rez. Reach the top of the morgue, ascend the ghost tower, smash 8 blood coolers. Oh, not the blood coolers again. Let's do this one. This should be easy. We only need 1 remote here. I'm not scared.
Man, Hef has let this place go.
This is not the Playboy Mansion. Do not remind me of that game that we streamed. Playboy the Mansion. Hell no. Alright, let's get going. Okay, I'm sorry to bring up pizza again. I just remembered something. I did hear, I know we got a few Ninja Turtles fans in the chat. I know she played at least one Ninja Turtles game. I heard that Paramount is doing a new Ninja Turtles movie and is opening up Ninja Turtles pizzerias. At least 3 pizza locations. I don't know what to think about this. I feel like if it's a Ninja Turtles pizzeria, it's got to be like thin crust, New York style pizza, right? These turtles ain't just eating any type of pizza. They're gonna be eating like, you know, pizza you could fold. I'm not talking about the Chicago deep dish. Also, what's up, Shiva? Welcome to the stream. We are having a mental breakdown here because I don't want to 100% beat this game anymore. At least not on stream. I'm losing my mind. So I'm thinking we might just any percent GEX for the GEXathon. Instead, the alternative is canceling it. But also, welcome to the stream. I saw Shiva was doing some 3D mods earlier, because you know Shiva's a 3D modeler and game hack specialist. You may recognize Shiva from such games as Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst, hence the name. Moose. Wait, does Shiva play? What does Shiva play? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? It seems like a game that you would like, Shiva. Like the classic Turtles in Time beat 'em up. It's such a classic. You do? That's what I thought. Turtles arcade games were a blast as Small Sheep. The other NES Turtle games was traumatizing. Yeah, I've never played the NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, but I have seen the Angry Video Game Nerd episode on it. And I have heard people talk about it. And man, does it seem like a pain in the butt. I played some pretty tough NES games. Actually, so is Shiva. Wait, has Shiva beaten the NES Ninja Turtles game? I would not be surprised. How many players can you do the arcade Ninja Turtles game? It's got to be 4, right? 1 for each of the turtles. So if we ever go to like a gaming convention or an anime convention that has an arcade section, and we do a fan meetup,
Lily, have you seen Grandpa?
we can perhaps do Turtles in Time, or whatever the Turtles game was, the arcade. I got dibs on, which turtle do I like? I kind of like the guy... I mean, when I was a kid, I always liked the guy with the swords. It seems like if you're gonna have a weapon, you gotta have a sword. That's like the best one. But I could see that being really popular with you guys, so I'd be okay with going with the nunchucks guy. I think he's the red one. They did a remake for Turtles in Time. So is it basically the same game? Kinda. Same story. Oh, who's in there? What the hell? Bubsy's hiding in there.
Axe in the chest for Scatman Crothers.
I am so lost right now. This place is a maze. Whoa, the morgue. This is reminding me of The Ring on Sega Dreamcast. That's not a good thing. Old ones. Would you guys drink a Coca-Cola if it was cooled inside a morgue chiller? I think I would. If I, disinfected the lid. Dr. Pepper. First he embalmed the body, and then he made a soda. There we go. Same story. Okay, good to know, good to know. I've never been super big on the Ninja Turtles as like a series, because I was more of a 90s kid than an 80s kid. I was more into Power Rangers and Rugrats, I guess. Which is weird, because I have a whole bunch of Rugrats games I never played. But I really did like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. Not the NES one, though, of course. Wait, you have to get up 3 platforms? Okay. Damn it. This is cursed. It's cursed! They're putting me on the slab! Ah, I can't get up there fast enough. Okay, I think this is a trap. You're only supposed to get up 2. Let's see. Ah, damn it. Who can platform this fast? I wonder what the hardest 3D platformer game is. Like, widely considered. Surely it's not this one. Ah, that was pretty tough, honestly. All right, there we go.
Let's get it on.
Another one, which gives us 26 red remotes, which should unlock the last boss. Am I right? Am I right, people? Maybe if we unlock the last boss, we can venture into a different Gex story. Let's see, 26. Okay, give us the cutscene of the last boss room opening. Let's see it. I feel like you overcomplicated that. Oh, I just looked into the bottom right of the screen. I forgot Shrek was down there with Barry B. Benson and Nick Wilde.
It's tail time.
All right, we unlocked the last boss's room. Let me ask you guys in chat. Should we keep harvesting? Should we keep searching for remotes for no good reason? Or should we perhaps boot up the other Gex game and start working on that one? Because, you know, we did play Gex 3. We did play that one for the Christmas special. I haven't touched it
Place
since.
is bigger than Drew Carey's
It looks like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like Nick is officiating the wedding. He's like, well, you know, they don't pay me enough to say no. If anybody has any complaints, if anybody does not agree with this marriage, speak now or forever hold your peace. Do they still say that in weddings? You know what's weird? When my sister got married, they did not say that. They did not say that line when they were doing the vows. They did not say, if anybody has any reason these two should not be married, speak now or forever hold your peace. Also, this is making me want Taco Bell. For the Baja Blast, not for the tacos.
For me?
Speak now or forever hold your bees. I feel like searching for the 8 blood coolers would be a lot here. But you know what? I'll try. Me, when I say I'm not gonna 100% Gex and I do it anyway, that's such a foxy thing to do. Oh, right, I never answered your question, Muse. I'm so sorry. Let's see, what should your Fortnite theme be? What about Shrek? Was Shrek ever in Fortnite? I would be surprised if you say no. You may find this hard to believe, but I did not know who Sabrina Carpenter was until they put her in Fortnite. And now YouTube is recommending me a bunch of YouTube shorts of Sabrina Carpenter performing and doing ridiculous things. She's a little bit flirty with her fans, from what I heard, from what I've seen. I would never do such a thing. I'm just an innocent fox with a hashtag only hands. Here as legally has to be said, and if anyone does object, even as a joke, the wedding stops. Really? I guess in America, it doesn't have to be legally said. That's crazy. Wait, so, hold on here. Wait a minute. If there, let's say, hypothetically, there was somebody I wanted to marry in Canada, and this person was already getting married to somebody else. So, I go, every time they want to get married, I crash their wedding, and I say, I object. Technically, they could never get married. Am I right? Moose says, unironically, we have bees wings that we all wear to match sometimes when they fly. Fortnite's going crazy. I wonder how it is. I gotta play Fortnite on my PC one of these days. It's just I don't want to put Fortnite on my PC because it'll melt. It'll never happen. Oh, look, another blood cooler. It's not blood, guys. It's cherry juice. It's Hawaiian Punch. Great drink, by the way.
Hey, forget about it.
It's like getting punched in the face. You know what the similarity between drinking Hawaiian Punch and getting punched by Hawaiian in the teeth? Both of them will cause you to lose your teeth. That's right. 375 accidents this month. Oh gosh, this is a horrible record. So why is this so smoky? This place is evil. For streamer, you're not very chronically online, are you? Me? Oh, you're talking about Sabrina Carpenter? I don't know. I think I mostly watch retro stuff. I'm just living in the past.
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip
Like, you want to
Taylor's.
know the kind of stuff I watch when I'm not streaming? I watch, okay, there's a new Fox Vtuber I started watching, and she literally streams all the same games that I do. Like, the other day, she was talking about how she wants to stream Spy Fox. I'm like, yeah, I streamed that one. She's done Bubsy, she's done Gex. She streamed Mr. Mosquito.
Me and one for me.
Who else do I watched somebody playing Donkey Kong 64. I watch Shiva. I go to Shiva all the time. Shiva's always doing speedruns and stuff. Streets of Rage. Why are the streets full of rage? I don't know. I was gonna ask Shiva a question, but I forgot what the question was gonna be. Damn it. Oh yeah, here, Shiva, are you still here? I have a question for Shiva. Is Shiva in the audience? Very important question.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Gex. Everybody wave to Gex. Shiva, did you stream Donkey Kong Country 2 yet? And if not, make sure you let me know when you're doing it. It's gonna be like Squidward eating the Krabby Patty. Shiva's like, I don't like Donkey Kong Country. I will never like this. And then Shiva's gonna play Donkey Kong Country 2. And then on stream, Shiva's gonna be like, I hate Donkey Kong Country 2. And then I'll see 3 a.m. will come around and Shiva is playing Donkey Kong Country 2 in RetroArch. You do like Donkey Kong Country 2, don't you, Shiva? I will let you know. Okay, okay. Oh, hey, look, it's a secret remote. How do we get in there, though? It's top secret. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes it takes a long time to do stream game redeems. This poor Daz has been waiting like
I am most certainly
4
not
months
in the
now.
vicinity of Kansas anymore.
I just want to make sure it goes well. Because like the game Daz redeemed was Pokemon Too Many Types, but we're already playing a Pokemon game, and I can't really get invested in 2. Let me in, man. How do we get in there? There's gotta be a hole in the wall somewhere.
Move the headstones, but you didn't move the bodies.
Classic Poltergeist reference. Candy Bree says technically, but I feel like they would just hire security or go get married secretly to avoid that if you kept doing it. But I put an air tag on the wedding dress. I know where they're getting married. I know. Wait, those things beep, don't they? That wouldn't be a secret. Okay, wait. The way in has got to be here, right? Huh? How do I get in the wall? Maybe from the other side? Maybe through here? No. Very strange. Alright, it wasn't meant to be. I'll have to figure it out later. This place is very spooky. There's just things floating around. Have you guys seen the Poltergeist film? I think they've made more than one of those, but it's a Steven Spielberg production. I think it's a pretty good movie. I know Lula would like it. Here we go. Actually, I'm pretty sure Lula is in Poltergeist. They have a girl that's just like Lula. Alright, do we push this back in? Okay. I didn't know that would happen, but okay. Let's put the bodies in the place. All the bodies hit the floor. Why are they screaming? Alright, okay, there was like a gate on the hidden remote, so we have to find one to open it. Let's get up here.
Not yet.
Oh, we can, yep, we can do that. So I'm just very locked in right now. Oh, I'm lagging.
Tip of the tongue, baby.
Is there another one? Did I miss one of those down there? Oh, that's where they opened up. Okay. Oh, careful! No! How could they do this to my boy? How could they do this to my boy?
Don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo.
Who is Joe Piscopo? I guess that's why you don't take career advice from him, because I don't know who he is. If he was an actor, I don't know him anymore.
Gecko chop, baby.
Alright, this is a new area. The question is, I don't think the water coolers reset. This map is very large, I will say. Alright, slurp it up. Very nice.
Welcome to Under This Old House.
Okay. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, this looks fine. This looks safe. Whoa. Holy, that's a lot of axes. I gotta see what's at the end of this hallway. Must be something truly amazing. What does it say? Step into the light. Okay, another Poltergeist reference. Whoa. I forget, are you supposed to step into the light or don't step into the light? I don't remember. Ow! I guess we just wait until they disappear? Oh no, you wait until they move out of the way. Okay, okay. This level is way too spooky for me, man. Oh, dude, they did reset the water coolers, so you have to do them all with 1 life. That's crazy. Ah, get off me, dude. All right, I think I'm gonna get this last one and maybe wrap this up. To be honest with you guys though, we will do more GEX streams on Twitch, like this one. Next time we stream this game, we'll do it on Twitch, and what I'll do is I will show the Titanic level, which is an N64 exclusive, but I do have the N64 version of this game. So I'll be able to show you the Titanic one, and I'm sure GEX will say a bunch of Titanic quotes, like draw me like one of your French geckos. And then after that, we'll fight the last boss in the PlayStation one. Something I'd really like to do for the first game is actually get a 3DO console, because the first GEX game was released on 3DO, and they go for around 200 bucks. So I know I don't really have the budget for that right now, but
Bring out your dead.
maybe I will at some point, and then I can get a 3DO. Although technically, why would I do that? That should be money that goes to Moose's Stream Deck fund. We got to make that happen, right, Moose? Well, we should start that on International Moose Day, which is coming up at the end of next month. We'll be doing some Gartic Phone and Jackbox, just like last year. It's a big celebration. Don't miss it. Hey, get out of here. Bad news on the stream. Oh, is this about the... I forgot. Is this about the hardware shortages? Because of AI stealing all of the RAM and graphics cards?
Taste my tail.
Oh my god. Who asked for this, man? Who asked for this? You guys, do we have any Windows users in the chat? I think Shiva uses Windows. Most people use Windows. I feel like Windows and Mac now, it just comes like bundled. Everything's bundled with AI. I was looking at Arcadia typing something in a word processor the other day, and there was an AI assistant on the side. I was like, it's just Microsoft Word, dude. Why is AI in everything? Shareholders asked for it. Ah, man. It must slow down your computer too, right? Right, let's get up here. Yeah, watch. They're gonna have mandatory AI in your Discord servers soon. I shouldn't give them any ideas, right? Pearlbot has been taken over. He was watching all along, that turtle. Okay, going up. The AI is so useless. Even customer support has AI, which is garbage. Even customer support, yeah. It's really kind of crazy, huh?
Saving this for you.
I got along fine without AI for the longest time, and now it's in everything. You know, it even has an AI recap for your streams and videos on YouTube now. You guys notice this? Under your video, or maybe under this stream after I finish it, you'll be able to click on a button where you could ask the AI questions about the video that the stream. Like, what is this stream about? What is this video about? And it'll give you a summary. It's kind of crazy. Okay, don't fall, Foxy. Don't fall.
A little time now, a lot of
Oh god. Come on, Gex. Ah! Where is the exit of this place, man? Get me out of here. This looks like the last room to me.
Move like a butterfly,
Sting like a gecko.
Give me that. Okay,
File this under ouch.
let's get the hell out of here. I've had enough Gex for one day. I don't know about you guys. Also, you know what? Since I have all my stuff hooked up, I think I'm gonna actually record that video for the Is Bubsy Faster than Sonic. I've been meaning to do that for a while, but since I have my VTuber model set up, I think I'll do it right now. I just have to get the answer. I don't have the answer yet. I'm pretty sure Bubsy is faster. Would you like to help me with this, Shiva? Are you super busy right now? Save game. Let's save here. 58%? I thought it would be higher. All right, saving. All right, guys, this has been Gex and Foxy_TV. You're not Bubsy anymore? Good to know. I'm not Bubsy anymore either. Let me take the name off my chest. Let me delete it. But I will do a Glover, just for the Glover fans in chat. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna say it, guys. This year, we're gonna get Glover. Glover 2. I'm gonna play the Glover 2 prototype. I'm also kind of curious about the PlayStation version of Glover. I'm not gonna commit to saying I'll beat it, but I am curious about it. I heard it was a lot easier. Very Gexy. Let me throw this controller down real quick. Alright, thanks everybody for being here for the Gex stream. We may now pronounce you Ogre and B. You may kiss the B. Alright, Shiva, I'll DM you and ask you if you want to help me by playing Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm pretty sure you will, because that sounds really fun, right? Glad I got you hooked on Glover. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, thanks Moose and Sheep and Shiva and Lula and Candybury and who am I forgetting? Benny? Did I say Benny? Thanks Shrek. Thanks Gex. Thanks all the other voices in my head. Thanks Glover, who is on my head. Sorry for no Shrek today, but I promise, fingers crossed, unless literally the world is on fire and blowing up, we will do Shrek on Wednesday. And I don't mean do Shrek, I mean like play the Shrek games. Guys, come on. I'm gonna get banned. All right, I'll look into that. I will see you guys Wednesday, and don't forget to join the exclamation point Discord. Oh wait, you're already there. All right, guys, have a good Sunday night, and I'll see you next time. Later.